Hey folks, we've got an email question that came in very late. Let's see if we can get to that real fast. I just had my land surveyed a few months ago, and my neighbor built a 40 by 60 barn 26 feet inside my property line. I didn't know where the property line was for sure until they ran the survey. I offered to sell or lease the land to him where the barn sits, but he claims that he thought it was his property and was his for over 20 years. Lance, we've got what could be an adverse possession, but let's go through it real fast.
Sure. So there are circumstances where property that you don't actually hold legal title to can become yours, or you could lose property that was yours because of what we call adverse possession. In Florida, it's changed a lot over the years. In a lot of states, if you go out there and basically squat on a piece of property for 7 years and you maintain constant control of that property, you can take it from the rightful owner just by possession. In Florida, there are some additional hurdles that you would have to jump through, not knowing exactly how long the barn's been built there, but typically speaking, you have to have some valid belief that you own the property. There has to be what they call color of title, so defective deed or something like that potentially transferred ownership to you, or you have to be paying the taxes on the land. With him having a barn, there is potentially some of those things involved. Now, the next question is, how long has that barn been there? If this is something that the barn was built a year ago, and now you've had the survey and recognized that the barn's in the wrong place, that's not going to be long enough for the adverse possession period to run.
Yeah, so Scott, if you can't work things out with your neighbor, which I'd try, encourage you to do, you can file in what's called a quiet title action and have a judge declare who owns the property and where the bond sits. And the barn may be torn down, or like you said, you can sell it, lease it, or pay some type of damage to you in the event that you win. So hopefully that helps you out a little bit, Scott, and we'll find out. I guess we'll find the question of that later from Scott.